My uncle died last week, and the last thing he did was tell me the real reason he drank himself to death for 50 years. He told me his platoon woke up in the Vietnam jungle to find a strange man cooking breakfast for them over a fire. The man smiled, introduced himself as their French guide, Bernier, and offered them some beef. But my uncle said his skin was pulled so tight over his skull it looked like a mask, and his teeth were rotten and black. He offered them an ice-cold bottle of water he pulled from thin air, and my uncle knew, deep in his gut, that whatever was in that bottle was not water. The man pointed them toward a path that hadn't been there a second ago, a trail that was so dark it looked like it was swallowing the sunlight. He just kept repeating that they had a long trek ahead. That's when my uncle finally recognized him. It was the same pale, naked thing they'd seen the night before, crawling face first down a tree and smiling at them with worms wriggling between its teeth. My uncle never spoke of it again until that final day, and he told me he was sorry, because now that I knew the story, I was in danger too. At his funeral, there was a man in the back row nobody recognized, a tall, pale man in a cheap windbreaker, staring right at me with a horrible smile. But the real nightmare is that now you've heard the story too, and you haven't even hit the follow button yet.